Chargers will kick this deep to begin the game. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
We need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Change the pre-snap look now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. We're getting scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short on the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up 1st down at the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and
fired into a tight window and picked off. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
First down and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Brought down at the conclusion. Lose the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. Touchdown, Tigers. They grab the early lead. Wow, that is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Simmons. He escapes the pocket. The pass throw is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on the quarterback with 3 rushing.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
He shreds the tackle. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to find room. It's Robinson. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt.
Let's go! Let's go!
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll hand it off. Breaks through the tackler. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Auburn. Great connection there for 6 points. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And he'll just get rid of him. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. We're going to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's found some room at the 45. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Gators come to the line in a hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
To throw, it's Simmons. Throws to the tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution of that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They keep him off balance with a run. Has the first down and more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Let's it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Now he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protect.
And they heave it deep downfield. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his fourth interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. The game moves the ball to a 34. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Breaks free. Tackle, but first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? 14. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the same runner's got it again. Tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play to the outside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Wideouts now clustered. Now they're running on the toss. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Working clock with the ground game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He makes the grab. He makes the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Now here's the toss play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. When they bring him down, blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win? Watching this guy in pregame, he's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there as far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go, and then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
He knocked through the PAT and claim a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially...
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gators come into the final minute of play, hoping to just run the clock out. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down after a short gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. And now a timeout by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.